flay you alive. One more word and you won't survive.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Moho, back with a video for you guys, and I'm really excited to talk to you guys on this video, mainly because I just witnessed Black Ops 2 multiplayer footage for the first time. I have to say, it doesn't exactly look like the old Black Ops. To me, it kind of resembles the way the guns are looking and the way everything, you know, the smoothness of it looks like Modern Warfare 3. But the gameplay doesn't look like Modern Warfare 3 at all. Don't worry, you guys are going to check this out as well. The Black Ops 2 multiplayer gameplay reveal is in the description box. But there's also something else I want to talk to you guys about as well. There's also an in-deep with Call of Duty Black Ops 2 multiplayer interview that this website did with David Vonderhaar. And he suggests that he's a little bit of a caged animal waiting for this day, because I guess he wanted to just release all this stuff. You guys can also check that out in the description box as well. But I wanted to be, you know, one of the first to talk to you guys about this and, you know, get your ideas and opinions. So the first thing in this article is past, present, and future. It basically just describes, you know, the game itself and what you're going to be seeing. You're going to be seeing, you know, footage from the past, present, and the future. The decimal system, it basically is like a newly engineered system for a creator class. Instead of having to where you can just choose your stuff, you have to buy your stuff. So if you want to run around with no secondary, like if you're the type of guy that never uses a secondary, you could actually remove your secondary and use that point for something else, which is pretty neat. You guys should definitely read up on that. There's too much for me to discuss in the decimal system that they have in there. Again, everything that I'm telling you guys is going to be in the description box. The interviews right down below. Just click it and you can read it up for yourself. But there's a few points that I want to get across before you guys check this out. Letting go of attachments is basically just, you know, the title states it all. You can choose not to use attachments. One of the things that I found pretty cool in there is if you want to improve your hip fire accuracy, you would add a laser sight to your gun. And as David Vonderhaar states in here that, you know, if you're getting destroyed by somebody up close, you're going to know it now because he's using a laser sight. Which kind of brings me back to the point when you played Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six actually gave you a laser, and the laser increased your hip fire accuracy, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, I think that's going to be pretty fun. The next thing is setting the score. I didn't really read too much about this, mainly because it had to do with like kill streaks and stuff, so I couldn't really tell you much. I just kind of skipped past that. But the next one is called the next level. It basically talks about the prestiging and the ranking systems, which I think a lot of you guys would find interesting as well. So definitely check that out. Like I said, there's a couple of things in here that are just stuff that you should read for yourself because there's so much information. One of the things that did catch my eye, though, in this article is the rise of esports. And it says, you know, earlier this year, Mark Lamia vowed a strong support for the growing of esports in the community with Black Ops 2, and the team is now ready to discuss exactly how. And it basically just explains how Treyarch is openly admitting that the rise of esports is on the verge of, you know, exploding, and they understand it, and they took time out of their busy lives to look at our community, as small as it is right now, and I got to give them credit, man. I think that's really good. But it basically talks about them supporting esports, understanding its growth right now and how important it is to their game, and yeah, it also talks a little bit about the features of the competitive play. I guess there's going to be like a league play. I know a lot of people were saying like it was like true skill ranking, but it's more like league play where players are placed in like a division based on the few test matches and then work their way up and down the ladder on a small pool of players. I guess they said there's gonna be like a few hundred, maybe like 1,000, but you can read that in the article as well. They said that they're still testing on that, so it's not really 100% ready yet to be used. And they said, most importantly, your placement and rankings will be skill-based. So I guess the true skill ranking system is actually there, but you got to be put in a league first. So I guess that's how it works. Like I said, it's kind of hard to go over all this stuff if you don't really have the game in front of you, you know. But yeah, I think that's pretty sick. And then the next one that I wanted to talk to you guys about is a part on there called "The Revolution Will Be Live Streamed." It basically talks about what I was telling you guys previously, that live streaming will be in there. It will be in the game. He says, David Vonderhaar says, it's as simple as pushing a button and you're on. And they said that if you have like the extra, which I thought was pretty funny, they said if you had like the extra bandwidth, you can send out a picture-in-picture video of yourself while you play via USB, or play via a USB camera, which is mad funny because I have the Xbox Live Vision camera and it's in my closet, and they actually mentioned in here like, you know, time to go dust off your cameras. But I thought that was pretty funny because it really is filled with dust right now. But basically what they said in this, to break it down for you, is I know a lot of you guys were wondering about cheaters and how it works. Basically, you know, there's gamers out there that like to play, and there's gamers out there who like to watch video games as, you know, as they're being played. And what they said is the live stream feature is you're able to just check out games whenever you want. And if you're worried about cheaters, they said there's a 15-second delay. Also, they also said in this article or this interview that if you're a shoutcaster as well, or you want to practice becoming a shoutcaster, you're able to just view any game you want, any game within the league. You're able to just look at and just put up scoreboards and do whatever you want. Even put your own picture in the video as well, which I think is ridiculous. To be honest with you, I think this is just, I had no clue that, you know, Treyarch or any development company or game design company would be able to, you know, put this type of technology into a game. It's just ridiculous. I think it's insane. But I think that's really huge because I can see a lot of tournaments arising with this new feature. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But there's a lot more details in the article. I can't stress enough how much I really want you guys to just go check it out and read it. It's definitely worth your time. Also, make sure you check out that Black Ops 2 multiplayer gameplay because I'm still halfway through it. I haven't even watched it. It just looks really exciting, and I love, you know, all the new features they put in there, like the, you know, the pictures, and you can really tell they really just went to work on that. So yeah, it's your boy Moho. This is a video that I was playing earlier with limits and examples. And that was a really clutch cap at the end there. It was really close. If you guys didn't know what I did, I got stunned, but I used the grenade to cancel the stun, and I capped it. But yeah, it's your boy Moho. Please follow me on Twitter. We'll see you guys later. Peace.